All my friends don't care about everything as long as you got a story to bring. We'll take you along, take you along, take you along.
Good morning, my friends, and welcome back to a new vlog. We are back in Durham. Fall break is over and it's time to get back to it, really. Coming at you guys with major white cast today because I forgot my sunscreen at my mom's house and I have to go buy it, but I don't want to not wear sunscreen when I step out of the house. So I'd rather have white cast than no sunscreen. Today is Sunday. I'm kind of just getting my life back together. The majority of what I got over fall break was that I needed to get back into my routines. This is the first time ever, I think, in my life that I am noticing that all of my manifestations, dreams, hopes, whatever you call it, are coming to fruition all at once. And the thing with that is it's kind of pushed all of my routines to the back, which has been fun. It's been great to just experience all of these things coming for me or happening to me, but I really want to get back into routine. So when I got back, I cleaned my entire apartment, and this morning was my first day of just getting into having a morning routine and having a night routine, meditation, yoga, working out, all of that good stuff. I've also put myself on a spending freeze because over the last 2 months or 1 month, I've spent so much money just buying stuff. And if it's not necessary over this last month, I will not be purchasing it. I'm kind of punishing myself a little bit by not renewing my yoga membership, and I will not be doing cardio tennis or any type of tennis this month, so I can just get my life together, okay? Because I'm just spending, it's so fun though, but it's just too much and I need to just be smarter about it. It's not self-care if it's gonna set you up for failure in the future. So I have a to-do list. Today I need to actually write some of my paper, my 30-page paper that I've been talking about. The goal is to get to 5 pages minimum. I've been procrastinating my paper because I'm scared of my paper. It is a daunting task to write 30 pages and do the research, and I do realize that my professors, who are highly acclaimed and went to Harvard and Yale, are going to be reading that shit. So a little nervous, but I've spaced it out to write a minimum amount of page each week so that I can just tackle it little by little and not feel so overwhelmed. So we have to do that today. We also have to do my negotiation homework. I'm actually gonna go meet my negotiation partner at Cafe Driade or Driade later today. And yeah, that's basically going to be the day. But welcome to the vlog.
Maybe to spend a couple hundred till we run out, till we run out of paper and change. So tell me if I'm starting to think so recklessly. I may just write a letter home to say goodbye to everyone and welcome to the show.
I just finished cooking and prepping some food for tomorrow. And yeah, this is for tomorrow. I'm gonna eat this right now. But I know I said I was on a spending freeze. I am. But last month I bought these shoes for fall. And actually I just wanted these pair of shoes because they're kind of like a fall staple right now. This is everywhere. And I just really wanted a pair of really nice, I feel like these are considered loafers maybe. But I wanted those. But then I saw someone on my Instagram wearing these shoes and I just had to get them. So couldn't decide what color to get. So I got all the colors except for the white one, which honestly now I'm kind of regretting, but it's fine. So I got in this color, which is a super nice copper, red, brownish one, purple. Look how pretty. Look at the heel. Come on. And then of course I had to get it in a nice classic black, and it's just look at them. I also fixed my closet yesterday, and I brought back these pairs of shoes. This is from the brand Aloha's. I'm actually going to be working with them at some point this month, and I finally got my pair of boots from them. There are more coming, and this is just so gorgeous. Look at the heel. Look at that. I didn't have to pay for that one though, so that doesn't count. But they're so beautiful. I love them so much. And then I arranged them up there with my little Naomi poster, and I'm thinking a light up there would be fantastic, but I don't know. If there's a lighting company, sign company knows to send me a light, let me know. The shoes were purchased before the spending freeze. Like I said, that just happened. I purchased those last month, about 2 weeks into the month. So it was just waiting for them to come. I am thinking about returning a pair. It's going to be hard to decide which pair to return, but I am thinking about returning them. And yeah, I'm just gonna eat and just settle in for the night to get ready for tomorrow. My paper is going okay. Like I'm about 12 pages in, yay. But it both makes sense to me and it doesn't. So I don't know if that's anything. I'm just kind of okay with that because have you guys read like a journal note, like a law journal note? Because them bitches don't make sense. Okay, they don't make sense. I was just talking to my negotiation partner today, and she said something like a lot of them are written, she feels like a lot of them are written to be impressive. And yeah, because just like one sentence will take me like 5 minutes to comprehend because of the wording that they use. It's just so difficult to understand. I'm like, what are you talking about? So I'm hoping that's what my essay is giving. It's giving complicated but smart. So smart you can't understand it. All right, we are off to class, and here is the obligatory comment about the fact that I need to clean my mirror, but I do. But we are off to class. This is the outfit of the day. This is what it looks like, inspired by fall and inspired by these shoes. Yes, yes, get into it. Hello. It is now Tuesday, and I am in the lower level of the law library, basically the basement. And yeah, the lighting in here is given prison, it's given incarcerated. I actually don't like studying in spaces like this, even though I should, because it's too quiet. Like I'm pretty sure everyone in here can like hear me right now, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna be studying all day.
Thought you said goodbye. Now you wanna make this right with somebody leaning on my shoulder. You can keep your lonely nights. Think you're gonna be alright. Thought that you listened when I told you that it's nights like this.
Home and have spent the last hour deciding what I want to be for Halloween. But look at this cutie patootie. Really, there's so much space everywhere, and she just likes it when I invade her personal space. So look how cute she is. My baby. Like, y'all, look at her. She's so cute. I would die for her. Today was a productive day, and I'm happy about that. I reviewed for Business Association. Not looking forward to the exam because I don't know if I've said it yet, but apparently it's going to be a 4-hour in-person exam, which is not fun at all, given the code book and the way that she kind of drills the codes and everything like that. That does not seem like a good time. I'm not looking forward to that at all. But I reviewed and I also did my readings for ethics, and I worked a little bit on my paper, which is coming along. Now I would like to say that my paper is like not, how can I say this? You can't fully understand it, but not in like, you can't understand it because I'm a colossal dumbass, but you can't understand it because it's just so good. You know what I mean? Like a law journal note type of understand. Like you just can't get through it because it's just so smart, you know? you know, my negotiation went so well last class. I got the best results in the class yesterday, and then I talked to my professor for a little bit. I wanted to run my idea for the final. We're supposed to do like a negotiation exercise that created ourselves. It's basically supposed to look like what we're doing now. You get instructions for either side, and then you're supposed to create like teacher's notes and all this other stuff. And I was running my idea by her, and she was just like, yeah, well, you're just really good. And I'm like, no, no. And I didn't even tell you guys that when I went to office hours for my business association, I was super surprised that my professor like remembered me and remembered my cold call because she thought it was really good. And I was like, not academic validation, not academic validation, thank you. Right now though, I'm about to go on a walk. I'm gonna put on some pants because when I was on campus, I got bitten by a mosquito. It is 4 p.m. It is 4 p.m. Why are the mosquitoes out? North Carolina, let's talk about that. But yeah, I need to put on some pants because I don't want to get bitten up. They messed me up really bad. And then I'm gonna go for a walk, and that's basically going to be the end of my day. It's a very chill day. I'm glad we got work done. I think that I will try and when I go to the library, go to the basement because it is the best for me. I don't want to admit that because of the person who told me that I should really do it. But it is really good for me in terms of like my ADHD and being able to focus and not being distracted. The top floor is very distracting in terms of like, wow, that lighting sucks. In terms of like, there's a lot of things going on. There's also a lot of people all of the time that I can talk to at any time. People literally always come up to me and talk to me, or I go up to people and talk to them. So when I want to get distracted, I definitely can down there. And the way the library is set up is there's different noise level based on the level that you're in. So I think like the third floor is like, you can talk, but not loudly, obviously, because it's still a library. And then the floor that I was on is like silence. It's like complete silence. People aren't even breathing in there, I'm pretty sure. So I think I'm gonna stay in there for them. That's where I belong because I be talking. Listen, you guys know. You know, I have no self-control. If you start talking to me, I'm just gonna yap, yap, yappity yap. So that's what we're gonna be for now.
The summer killed the bees. Too hard to even sleep at night. Underneath the ground they bleed. Take the
Hello. Let me move this. I'm so shiny because I'm sweating. It's a combination of me overheating because of my period, because it is 80 degrees, and the fact that I'm wearing a sweater and pants in this weather because I am determined to bring fall. I'm trying to channel fall, and Durham is not listening to me today. I just put on the AC, so if you guys can hear that, sorry. But it's hot in here. I just put in like 4-5 hours in the basement of the library to work on my paper. As I said yesterday, there was that big hiccup and I was a little bit stressed about it. I had my timeline of what I was supposed to, or where I was supposed to be with my paper by the end of this week, which was at 10 pages. And I was kind of stressing me out just a little bit, but after talking to my friend, I kind of dedicated today to figuring out a way to tweak it a little bit, and we did, and it's great. I think it's great. I hopefully he likes it, but I wrote like 9 pages today, close to 10 pages, which is exactly where I'm supposed to be by the end of this week anyway, with this new like idea, new way that I'm trying to go about it. And I'm even more interested in this side of it than just talking about the bajorol system in Cameroon. I'm focusing more on not the constitution, like I said, but on women's rights and what is it called? Women's rights and the customary laws, like chief laws, village laws, and its interaction with the legal system. I love it. It's great. I actually like researching this other than in comparison with the bijural system and all of that stuff. So it's still bad, but I'm just excited that I was able to get this done today because it was going to be a source of stress for me, and I don't actually have to submit my full 30 pages when I have to submit my draft on November 8th, and it is November 8th, not 4th. I only have to submit like half of it so he can get the gist of what my paper's about, and half of it is basically already written. I should have that done by next week, by next Sunday. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm about to go home, work out. I have a softball game or / baseball game happening at 7 today. So we're gonna go to that, and then I don't know what else I'm doing, but I'm a little bit anxious because of my medication though, just a little bit. I was hoping to talk to my friends, but like no one's on campus, and I was literally studying the entire time down there. So yeah, hopefully the workout will give me some good like endorphins. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful girl. Anyway, it is now Friday, and I think I'm gonna take it easy today. I was going to go back on campus to the library and go back to the basement and do some review for my business association class. That will still be happening. I think I'm just gonna push it to tomorrow because I have been, yesterday was a lot. Yesterday was a lot, just like the whole period thing, lack of sleep because of the period and my medication. It's just been a lot. My body was really tired yesterday, and I felt like literally drained until the game, and I just had, like, I was surrounded by a bunch of like just really good energy, so it like pepped me up, but I was actually really drained. So I'm just gonna take it easy. My lower back really hurts really bad. I've just been like just so hot. There's also like the day where I want to go eat, like it's my one day that I get to eat something out. I've been really good about my routines this week, working out this week, all of that, and I get one day a week that I get to eat out. So this is the day. I actually ordered food yesterday, to be honest, last night, and it came and I hated it, so I didn't eat it. And I got my money back. So I want to go get some sushi. I really want sushi. But also today is Countdown to Craziness. If you're a Duke fan, you know what I'm talking about. I unfortunately do not. So I cannot explain to you what it is. I've heard separate things. It's like, they're calling it a basketball game. I've heard that it's like a pep rally and a scrimmage. But you know I'm there for the vibes. So don't know shit about basketball. There for the vibes. But I got a shirt from the thrift store, because you know, you guys know I can't spend money. So I was like, the only way I can get a shirt from the thrift store, and it's so cute. I really want to cut it, but I also don't want to fuck it up. That's basically what's happening today. We're gonna relax. We're gonna go eat some sushi. Basketball game. Okay, I just cut the shirt that I don't really wear before I cut my actual Duke shirt, and I think it turned out okay. This is kind of crooked though, so hopefully I don't do that. But I'm about to cut it. Cut the sleeve. I found this on TikTok, by the way, obviously. I feel like that's where I found most of my information for things. Very sad. But yeah, cut the sleeves off. Okay, we're done, and this is cute. If you told me that in law school I would be cutting up shirts like I did when I was in my sorority, I would never have believed you. Never. Not even for never. But I wish I had endowments here. But I will not get into another conversation about how I want a surgery. But this is cute. I dig it. It is Saturday. Let me fix this really quickly. I am cooking right now. I'm making sun-dried tomato pasta, but I bought the ingredients. I didn't get it sent to me from HelloFresh this time. And I just love this pasta. But it is a late start morning for me this Saturday, as it should be. It feels great to have slept in and kind of get a slow start to my morning. I do have stuff to do later on today in terms of my business association class, and I also want to start looking at the material for the MPRE, which is the ethics part of the bar exam, just like the ethics test. that we all have to take, and I'm taking mine November 4th, I believe, so gotta study for that. The game or scrimmage or pep rally yesterday was really fun. I really enjoyed it. It's great to see so much school spirit in one's place. Like, people are really into this, especially like the undergrad. They're so into it. I love seeing the face paint, people like painting their bodies. Like, it's actually really fun. And it reminded me, sort of unrelated but kind of related, because of seeing other people from undergrad, of that when I was researching like law schools and just law school advice, and I came across some law school Reddit posts talking about how law school is very much like high school, including like the drama and things like that. And I've been meaning to tell you guys that I discounted that advice when I saw it. You shouldn't, because it's true. I've been meaning to say this, definitely unrelated to the game at all, but it is true to a certain degree. And from what I'm gathering, depending on your class, if you're 1L, 2L, 3L, that is how high school-ish your experience is. But it is also very much like high school. Like, I've experienced it being here for under like what, 7 weeks or something. I experienced it actually very early on too, you know, like mean girl drama or wannabe mean girl drama, like certain types of exclusivity. I heard like maybe in like other law schools, people will like apply to be part of like study groups, things like that. Like, it can get very high school. It can get very high school. That said, it is entertaining in that if you're not part of it, it's kind of funny, but also it's very interesting, because there's like two things kind of happening. You have both like the high school drama, but you also have the added pressure that this isn't like high school, where if you go to a different college, you might not see these people ever again. These are like your peers, people you're going to be working with in the legal field, maybe even at your firm or whatever. And you have the added pressure of not wanting to burn a bunch of bridges, and sometimes it seems like some people don't care, but others do. It's a very interesting dynamic to see, but that said, my advice is to mind your business, be a hot girl who minds her business. Be a hot girl that minds her business, and you'll be all good. It's just kind of, it was something that really surprised me about law school, was just that aspect of it. Just like, wow, especially because I liked it because it's very small. It's a very small law school. Everyone knows each other to a certain degree, especially in your class. But that's also one of the negatives of it, is that everyone knows each other. It's small, so things kind of like spread sometimes really fast, or blah blah blah. It's just like, it's very interesting. I was not expecting that. I'm letting you guys know so you can expect it. I think some people just think that law school is a specific way. I know I did before I came to law school, and then like the actual reality of it has been kind of, it's been great, it's been wonderful. It has been slightly different, but I love it. I love everything about it. I think it's fantastic. But you know, just to let you guys know that that is true. It is true. It is kind of like high school. Just mind your business. You be good. Good morning. It is Monday again. fun stuff. Today I had that type of morning where you skip one class to kind of rest for the other class. So it's currently 9. I did not go to my comparative law class this morning because I've just been dealing with legit exhaustion over this past weekend. I think it's a combination of a lot of things, a lot of small things that I all decided to start last week. So me kind of like going back to the gym and starting from like 3 times a week to straight up like 6 times a week, and it's like heavy lifting. I started my mini cut last week. My period started last week. Thank God, I think it's done now, but it was worse than usual, and like my back pain is really bad. So I'm thinking maybe time to go back to the chiropractor, or I should have just done that originally. But I was like, oh, I should be fine. I don't feel fine. I don't feel fine. So I don't know yet if it's like my actual back, or it's like because I am lifting and I'm working out upper body and I'm working out back also, that I'm just sore. But man, does it hurt. I just have a lot of like physical pain, physical exhaustion that made it really hard for me to get up this morning. I did get up, went through my morning routine, and then I just just gonna crash. So it's not the worst thing in the world. I don't like missing class, but at least for creative law, I don't have to make anything up, because they were talking to, I think, one of the librarians about research, and I've already got my research together, so it's not like I'm missing anything too important, and if I am, then I'll just watch back a video. But I try to not make it a habit to miss school. But we're going to class now. I'm about to take my vitamins, medications, and then, oh, I also forgot, I was taking my medication regularly last week for the first time ever, like consistent days, and not like the 5 milligrams, but the whole 10. So that's had some things to do with my body, also my physical exhaustion, but I digress. We're taking vitamins. We're gonna go on campus. This is what we're wearing today. The shirt that I bought at the thrift store, leather pants, Converse. Yeah. Leaving class early because I'm sick, check. Most Gen Z thing I've ever said, but that's what's going on right now. I don't feel well, and I just had to leave my negotiation class because over the weekend I've been getting this thing where I just get randomly dizzy, like the ground just starts moving all of a sudden. All of that sounds terrible actually, but I have like shortness of breath. The ground will just get like start moving around me, and I'll get randomly really warm. So I'm about to go get a COVID test just to make sure that it's not COVID, but I generally just do not feel well. And yeah, I couldn't like stay in class. Like I was in class, I was dizzy. I was like, oh my God, I'm supposed to be reading this thing about this corporation. I'm just like, oh my God. So we're going home. I'm gonna take a COVID test first. I'm gonna go home, and I want to go to sleep. I'm so tired, you guys. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm tired. Hello, hopefully you guys can see me okay. It's Wednesday. I think I left you guys off on Monday. I went home, I wasn't feeling well. I feel a lot better today. I'm honestly going to attribute any of my symptoms to everything except illness. So I took my COVID test. I didn't hear anything back, and usually you hear something back if you do have COVID, so I think that's a good sign. I also have to go retake it or take another test today, so I'm just kind of making sure I'm not just spreading COVID around. Honestly, here I go, attributing my symptoms to something that is anything but illness, but I think it is because I've been taking my ADHD medication regularly now, trying to get my body accustomed to it, and I'm just kind of having a tough time finding how to navigate between like hunger, because it takes my hunger away, and if I don't eat a big enough breakfast, I completely forget to eat for the rest of the day until like 6-7 p.m. sometimes it's like 8-9 p.m. and then I just get dizzy. So I'm trying to find like a good balance with that. If you guys have any tips, right now I'm just trying to make sure that my breakfast has like not the majority of my calories, but a pretty good amount, so that I can function for the rest of the day. But today I'm not taking my medication. I'm not, like, I studied yesterday all day for my ethics class and for the MPRE, which is essentially the same thing, and I don't think I'm going to be studying at all today. I'm probably going to go over some flashcards for the MPRE during my lunchtime, and then yeah, today's just like a relaxing day, kind of. I just don't want to study outside of what I need to today. Tomorrow we're going to be studying, Friday we're going to be studying, Saturday we're going to be studying, so today is like my off day. But yeah, that's what's happening. Welcome to Wednesday. And this is what we're wearing today. I am pretty happy with this outfit. I will have to throw on a jacket on top of it because it's pretty cold right now. It's a chilly morning in Durham, but this is the fit. This leather vest that I got, this tan thing that I wore a lot during my internship over the summer, and skirt, and my I like to call them my berries and cream shoes. We did do the white socks. They're happening today because I actually like them like this. But yeah, that is the fit.
The mountains
let me tell you guys why I will be suing Subway as soon as I get bored, okay? Because you guys know, right? I'm trying to save money. I can only eat out once a week. So I wake up this morning and I'm like, boom, I want a Subway sandwich. So I'm like, let me go to Subway. I leave my house 20 minutes earlier than I usually do to go to Subway and get a Subway sandwich. I get there and I order my sandwich and I'm like, okay, good, whatever, boom, boom, boom. She's making a sandwich, right? I'm like, add some avocado in the sandwich. She's like, okay. I see her literally take the little, it's like a bag of guacamole, and I see her like try to struggle to take like the little crust of the old guacamole from the tip of the bag to give me guacamole. And immediately I'm thinking, this is bad, right? This is bad. This is not gonna taste good at all. And guess what? Worst sandwich I've ever had. Horrible. Horrible sandwich. And I'm upset because I was craving that sandwich. I can't eat out anymore because I told myself I couldn't, and this was a terrible sandwich. And I'm thinking, this is cruel and unusual punishment. This is actually a war crime, because there's no way a regular egg sandwich should be that bad. There's no reason why your guacamole should taste like that. Like, why does it taste like that, Subway? Anyway, class was good. I had a Mexican coffee that I can buy from like the little coffee place on campus in the law school. And clearly I have way too much energy right now. It was very strong. It made my stomach hurt. And I felt bad to throw it away because I also spent $5 on it. So I ended up chugging it about an hour ago. That's what you guys are seeing right now. But class was good, got to see some puppies on campus, and I found a whole different part of the campus that I didn't know, or the law school that I didn't know existed. So that was good. And I looked good all day, so I can't be like too mad, but still I'm kind of upset about this whole sandwich situation and me trying to be a responsible adult and blah, 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 blah. But yeah. I'm done for the rest of the day. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm taking the rest of the day off. I'm going to probably go to sleep. I'm having major back problems, you guys. Like, it's actually really, really bad, and I'm thinking about going back to my chiropractor. My neck is killing me from reading so much like this. And it's actually like a problem, I think, in the law school right now. Like, everyone's spine is hurting really badly. So I'm thinking about buying one more of those like book hold stands, whatever, and putting it in my locker so that when I study on campus, I can just have it there and I don't have to like bend my neck all the time to read, and I can just like look at it, because it's actually becoming like, it's a problem right now. I'm very uncomfortable with my spine. But anyway, let me stop complaining. Complaining is fun, but let me stop complaining for the rest of today, and I'll see you guys whenever I pick up the camera next.
Full inhale and exhale.
Good morning. It is Thursday. We are up, bright, ready to do some work today. I just wrote down my to-do list, so I figured I would share, because that is the way that I keep my thoughts organized throughout the day. And I just posted the last vlog, and someone mentioned that I have a good like school work life balance, and this is why. Also probably because I've probably talked about my ADHD a lot on this vlog, but it feels really good to just be talking about it. But that also helps, because I didn't realize how much time I was wasting, how much time you're wasting when you are unmedicated and you're just kind of everywhere. Like, it's a lot of time over the last couple of weeks that I have been medicated and actively dealing with my ADHD. I've just been more on task. When I'm doing work, I am doing work, so I don't spend like 6 hours doing like a 3-hour task, you know. So that has helped a lot. Today is a pretty busy day. First off, I have an email negotiation that is due at 9 p.m. today. It is with a student from another law school, a law school in New York, not NYU, but a law school in New York. I thought it was going to be a little bit funner, but it wasn't. And honestly, email negotiations are just not that fun. I do them all the time for brand sponsorships. It's harder to kind of get a feel of the person, and it's easier to associate negative feelings towards that person and the things that they're saying, because you can't see their face and you can't use emojis because it's a professional email. So it just hasn't been as fun. Also, I was hoping to be done with negotiating before today, but the other person kind of took the whole weekend off, which I wasn't expecting. I know usually if you're doing it like in real life, you don't work on the weekends. I think people in big law would tell you differently, but this is still like an assignment, so I was expecting to be negotiating this past weekend, but I got nothing. So now we're just kind of rushing through the negotiation, which I don't like, because it's going to feel a lot more negative because we're just throwing numbers out there. But anyway, I have to finish that today and then submit the paper for that. I am currently a research mentor for the Coalition Against Gendered Violence, which I am on the board for. Basically, we do pro bono work for, I think, domestic violence is the pro bono work they're working on right now. So as a 1L, you can sign up to get your pro bono hours by doing this work. And I'm just here as a research mentor. As a 2L, I'm supposed to know more and help you with like Westlaw, Lexis, Bloomberg, and how to do research on those websites. So I have to, they actually sent me an email already. They were like on top of it. I love the 1Ls this year. They're just on top of everything. Love it. So they've already sent me an email and I have to reply to them, and I'm basically having office hours all day today through my Zoom link, and they can stop by anytime and ask me questions. So I have to do that. I also have to work on my paper to get today for about 3 to 4 hours, hopefully 3, but 3 to 4 hours is what I'm hoping to put in so that I can meet my minimum goals for this week. Yeah, I have to work out, upper body day, and I'm pretty sure I have a softball game today also. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna get to work. Your instincts are correct. Instincts are correct. I'm about 5 to 6 hours into this study session of just sitting here. I haven't really taken a break yet. I walked to the bathroom. That kind of counts. But I have sent the emails out to the 1Ls about the research that's been done, clarified everything, answered all the questions. That also included me doing research. I effectively have to research the question that they have to make sure that they have all the authority they need. So I started doing that. So that took me some time because research sucks. But I also am finishing the email negotiation. The person who I'm negotiating against, their deadline is 4:30. Mine is 9 p.m. I don't know why we have different deadlines in negotiations, but we do. So I'm just sitting here and waiting until 4:30 until she ends the negotiation so I can finish the post-negotiation worksheet right away and then just submit that, or at least just do it on the website. And paper-wise, we have 13 clean-ish pages, 17 unclean pages, like 5 very unclean pages, but at least I wrote, which is good. I don't like editing as I'm writing. It does not serve me at all to do that, but it's looking great. Like, it's looking great. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with what's going on right now. I have my authorities, and that's not including the footnotes, baby, because listen, I'm gonna include footnotes in this bitch. I probably already have 30 pages because I haven't included no footnotes, no citations, nothing for anything I'm putting in here yet. I have all of them. I know where they are, but I haven't included it. But this is probably already 30 pages. I'm gonna tell you right now. I have 5 more minutes left before she ends the negotiation, and then I can go hit the gym. And then my cardio for today, I'm just gonna take a walk because I'm too sore to do HIIT today. Too sore. You guys, my Yennefer costume is here and I am so excited. I have 3 Halloween costumes. I know you guys can't see my whole face, but I want you to look at the costume. I have 2 costumes. I want 3, but one of them is this one, and this is Yennefer of Vengerberg from The Witcher. She's The Witcher's true love. and she's the baddest bitch in the Witcher universe. Truly, so I had to be her. I love The Witcher, I love the game, and I love the series, and I wanted to be Yennefer. But it comes with these pants. I think I'm actually going to wear a skirt because hot house parties or hot parties, I just don't want to be wearing this. It does come with like, you know, fur, so I'm just going to be hot. Usually she wears like a little white undershirt under this, so you would be white right here, but I'm not going to be wearing that again because hot. But look at this. I have the choker too, her choker, but I don't remember where I put it, but it's somewhere. I'm gonna find it. But it's so cute, so cute. Costume aside and an outfit change later, my paint and sip event that I'm hosting as social chair of the Women of Color Collective, a student organization on campus, is happening tonight. So you guys saw that earlier. I went to Trader Joe's, I got a bunch of wine. Someone asked me if I was either hosting a party or had a problem. But I have a bunch of wine and I just need to go to the spot a little bit earlier, about 30 minutes earlier, to just set up, make sure everything's set up over there, and just put the wine out, get some bottles open, and it should be a fun night. I'm super excited. I wore this skirt because it reminds me of a painting. I think I look a little bit formal, but that's okay. I dig it, I dig it. But someone also mentioned earlier, I think in the last video I just posted, about my skin, and yes, my skin is doing a lot better. Those pills that were giving me hell, they helped. They really helped. I'm really happy with it. So yeah, that, and I'm taking, I think, clindamycin on my face. That's prescribed also, and that's about it. That's it. It's literally it. It's perfect. But yeah, paint and sip happening. I'm gonna go right now and load all the stuff up. It's really heavy, so I wish I had someone help me. Alright, gang, that is it for me. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything else noteworthy this weekend to continue the vlog, so I'm going to end the vlog here. If I do, I will pick it up and it will probably begin the next vlog. So thank you guys for hanging out with me for however long this vlog is. The event tonight was great. Everyone came, which I was glad, and people were mostly on time, which I was glad, and everyone had a good time. So had a good time, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye. Say bye, Grace Kelly. She says bye. Bye. Yeah, Katie.